Okay, in this section we will be talking about Django Web Framework, and I will tell you what is Django, how can we use it, and where we can find more information about this framework. Okay, so let's start from the point what is actually Django. Django is a web framework for perfectionists and with deadlines. What does it mean? Django, I have to say, it's a very mature framework. At this point, I think it has at least 10 years, and it's not a framework that appears recently and it will disappear soon. It is already on the market for a very long time, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. So this is Django. Django is actually a full stack framework. What does it mean? In Django, you can create a web application that will cover both backend, that means server, and also frontend, which is actually a web application or a web page. So we can do both in the Django. In this tutorial, we will be focusing on creating a backend because our frontend will be based on the frontend framework, but Django is capable of doing both. So we are here on the website djangoproject.com, and you can see here you have a few information about what the Django is and how we can use it. So to get started with Django, you can click on this link, and we'll do that later in the course, and I will show you how we can actually install Django and how we can start using this framework. So before we will move to this section, I would like to explain why I picked Django over different frameworks. I'm here on the website hotframeworks.com, and you can see here that's a comparison of different frameworks available on the market. This is not only Python frameworks, this is all frameworks available in different languages. That's all like a comparison for all web frameworks available for us. And you can see here that's tabular data, and Django is at the moment it's at 7th position with a global score, I think 92, which is very, very good. At the moment, you can see here that's all the languages and all the web frameworks, and it's still in top 7 at the moment. And you can see Django is this one, the red one, so it is here. So very stable and actually growing trend for a Django, so we can be sure it's not gonna disappear. If we go to languages and we'll pick Python here, you can see Django is overall winner here, and there is no doubt that this is the most popular framework for Python language. But why do I picked Django myself? Because it's very easy to use and it's very, very fast. On the main website, they said with deadlines. That means you can start your project with no time, and you can achieve things with Django that in other frameworks you will probably need to spend at least twice as much time as with Django. Django is packed with so many features that are ready to use in the moment when you install, that you don't need to write your own code to cover it. That's everything included there. Some people said that's a bad thing because you don't have a full control what would you like to add into framework, and it's much heavier than other frameworks. Like for example, another popular framework will be Flask. Flask is very minimal frameworks. That means you will install and you have nothing, and if you would like to add something to it, you'll need to add it manually. Django is packed with everything, so everything is ready to go, and it's quite heavy, but to be honest, it's sitting on the server. If you have a little bit of space on the server, it doesn't really matter that much. So I like it because if you want to do something, you will install Django and you have everything ready for you to use it. So what we will need to have Django, obviously we need to have a Python installed on our machine, and I will show you how to do it in the next video.